everyone, and welcome back to the Ouachita News Show. I'm Liz Lockwood.
And I'm Rebecca Payton. Christmas is coming to Ouachita, and we can't wait to share all that Ouachita is doing to celebrate this merry season with you all. I'm hoping the weather isn't too frightful this week.
Me too, but I'm prepared to bundle up in sweaters and get some hot cocoa ready if need be. Lucy Barrera has our weather update. Lucy, can you tell us what to expect?
Thank you, Liz. Merry Christmas, Tigers. Let's take a look at the weather forecast for one of our last weeks on campus this semester. It's definitely feeling like holiday season in Arkadelphia, and this chilly weather is going to be met with some warmer temperatures in the next few days. We're going to see regular highs in the 50s and 60s, with our hottest day being next Monday. But Monday won't be terribly hot. It'll only have a high of 75 degrees. Looks like we'll have a lovely day on the first day of finals. The lows this week will range from the 50s to the low 20s. Make sure to grab a coat if you have an early final exam. Our rainiest day this week will be next Sunday, with a few rain showers here and there. Moving on to today's weather, it is also a fairly rainy day, but there is still some sunshine. It's still pretty cold though, with a high of 50 and a low of 37. Be sure to stay warm by grabbing a blanket or making yourself some hot cocoa. That's your forecast. I wish y'all all good luck on your finals, and I hope you have the best Christmas break back home. See you next year. Predictions are provided by AccuWeather. Back to the desk.
There's nothing like a little cold weather to get us in the mood for some holiday cheer. As you all know, Ouachita is fully decked out for Christmas. All the lights and decorations are put up, and students are feeling the growing excitement that comes with this season. This past Tuesday during chapel, Ouachita put on their annual Christmas celebration and worship service to begin the festivities. On Thursday, December 5th, Christmas on Ouachita Street is taking place from 7 to 10 p.m. Make sure you stop by for some good old-fashioned s'mores and warm up by the fire. There will also be several Christmas parties put on by different programs and organizations throughout campus. So get your ugly Christmas sweaters ready and your red and green on standby.
And that's not all that Christmas at Ouachita has to offer. One of Ouachita's largest Christmas events is happening this coming Friday and Saturday. Festival of Christmas. The holiday singing and dancing performance, themed Home for the Holidays, will be presented on the JPAC stage starting at 7:30 on Friday evening and 2:30 on Saturday afternoon. But don't miss out on the Christmas market happening before each show. The market will sell yummy Christmas treats and a variety of homemade items. Not only that, but Santa himself will be at the market and will open the JPAC doors for audience members ready to be filled with holiday delight.
Thank you, ladies. Now, one thing about the holidays is that they are always full of good food. After our incredible Thanksgiving feast, students are always hungry for Ouachita's annual Christmas lunch, a festive meal full of all your Christmas favorites. Our Sodexo team is hard at work preparing a meal that makes you feel at home here on campus. We are so grateful for their service and their cooking talent. Madison Tolis was able to take us behind the scenes of preparing this magical meal and speak with our wonderful kitchen staff. Madeline?
Dining on Ouachita's campus is always served with a smile. The dedication of the dining staff as well as the Sodexo members does not go unnoticed, and today we got the chance to get to know those who do the work behind the scenes.
We have been here since October 12th, 1972, and we are, I believe, the second longest contract in the United States in partnering with Sodexo.
The Sodexo team has been working with Ouachita for many years and has put in countless hours prepping for each event.
At Ouachita, we handle all of the dining services, and that can involve the retail side to the cafeteria, catering, concessions, community catering, banquets, weddings, on-site, off-site. We travel to Little Rock and cater. So any dining service need we want to take care of for the campus.
The CAF runs off a meal schedule which they rotate every 5 weeks. They take into account the preferences of the students and staff and try to accommodate for everyone's needs. The Sodexo staff is filled with employees of all ages, even our very own Ouachita students.
No, I would absolutely recommend college students to work for Sodexo. For one, it is money that you see. It's not like work study, that it just kind of goes directly to tuition. This is an actual job. You also get lots of really good experience. You learn how to organize well, time management, task management, all kinds of things.
The CAF is not only reserved for the typical 3-day meal, but also provides late-night treats on special occasion.
Cinnamon roll night is actually something that the CAF does more than we do. However, we do help with the setup. Just got to make sure we have enough milk, enough cinnamon rolls, and generally people enjoy it and it's a fun time for everybody.
There is clearly so much that goes into all that Sodexo does, and the hard work of their team does not go unnoticed.
They come in, they work hard. 95% of what we do is prepared from scratch. And I have students that come back from forever that, oh, Miss Jeanette, how are you doing? Or Mr. Scott, and all those things. And you guys see the people that are out front that do a lot of the work. But they've been here a long time, and I think they're very conscientious about what they do.
We are so fortunate to have Sodexo on our campus and hope they know how appreciated they are. With Ouachita News, I'm Madeline Tellis. Back to you.
Be sure to mark your calendars for Thursday lunch and come ready to eat some good food. In some other news, we had a lot going on in the world of Ouachita sports this past Thanksgiving week, including the addition of another conference champion. Sarah Kate McAnally has our Roar Rundown. SK?
Thank you, Rebecca. I'm Sarah Kate McAnally, and we have quite an exciting Roar Rundown for this week. The Ouachita Baptist University women's soccer season ended right before Thanksgiving break with a 2-0 loss to top-seeded Central Missouri in the NCAA Division II tournament. After a scoreless first half, UCM scored twice in 3 minutes early in the second half. The Tigers were outshot 20-1. Goalkeeper Taylor Hapgood set a career high with 10 saves. Ouachita finished the season with 8-4 with a Great American Conference Championship and the tournament title. The Ouachita wrestling team battled hard and fell 29-10 to defending national champs Central Oklahoma. Jimmy Anderson, Caleb Andrews, and Brooks Shrimsher each picked up wins, with Shrimsher's rally late with a 16-11 victory. Jalen Ottery lost a tight 4-2 decision to national champ Gabe Johnson, and Luke Brooks fell 6-5 on the late escape. The Tigers are back in action this Thursday, December 7th in Hays, Kansas. The Ouachita football season came to a heartbreaking end during the break with a 38-31 overtime loss to Central Oklahoma in the NCAA Division II playoffs. After trailing 24-14, the Tigers railed with a 36-yard touchdown run from Kendall Givens and a 47-yard pass from Eli Livingston to Carter Mahoney, taking a 28-24 lead. UCO answered with a late touchdown, but Ouachita tied it with the 31-31 with a 40-yard field goal at the time expired. In overtime, UCO scored first, and the Tigers couldn't convert in a 4th and goal, ending their playoff run. Livingston threw from 198 yards, Givens rushed 66, and McHaney caught 6 passes from 138 yards. Dawson Miller led the defense in 11 tags. The Ouachita volleyball team made history sweeping number 2 Harding 3-0 win their first ever GAC tournament championship. The Tigers took set scores of 25-23, 25-21, and 25-16 in a dominant performance. Ouachita, the lowest seeded team to win the tournament, defeated 3 higher seed teams in the claim of the title, including both number 1 and number 2 seeds. Courtney Hansen was named tournament MVP with 145 assists and 48 digs, while Riley Brazil posted 13 kills and 10 digs. Avery Jaws led the defense with 25 digs. The Tigers now head to the NCAA tournament, where they will take St. Cloud State this Thursday. The Ouachita swimming teams impressed the 2024 Delta State Turkey Invitational. The women's team finished third with 1,327.5 points, led by Anna Phillips, who won the 400 IM and 200 butterfly, and placed second in the 500 freestyle. The number 16 ranked men's team claimed first with 1,915.5 points, breaking 6 school records and qualifying 5 swimmers for nationals. Daniel Mazaraz left the way with 3 wins, setting the records in the 200 and 500 freestyle. Ziamber Bustar and Miles Scona has earned multiple victories, with the Tiger Sharks dominating relays, setting new school records in both the 400 freestyle and 200 met. Both teams will return to action in January against the University of West Florida. The Ouachita men's basketball team made history over the break, setting a GAC scoring record with a 137-65 win over Escala College. Halbert Grayson led the way with 21 points and 9 rebounds, while 7 Tigers hit double figures. Ouachita followed up with a 109-82 victory over champion Christian, powered by career-high points with Grayson. From women's side, the Tigers advanced to a 3-0 winning streak with a 65-47 win over Christian Brothers. Over a tight first half, Ouachita pulled away in the second with Lainey Mears and Caden Porton with each scoring 15 points. The Tigers now head into GAC play with games at East Central and Southeastern Oklahoma State. That's all for this week's Roar Rundown. If you want to keep up with the latest Ouachita sports, please visit obu.tigers.com and tune into the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. I'm Sarah Kate McAnally. Back to the desk.
What an exciting time for all of our students here on campus. Way to go, Tigers. All this talk of Christmas brings us to a very merry question of the week.
We asked all of you what your favorite Christmas activity was, and we're sharing your answers here on the show.
Addison Skelton says she likes to decorate the tree.
Jameson Flatt said he likes sitting by the fire.
Macy Cash said she likes making Christmas cookies.
What is your favorite Christmas activity?
I love looking at all the Christmas lights in Garvin Gardens and Hot Springs. Okay, nice. What about you?
I love sitting by the fire and drinking hot cocoa.
Yes, that sounds so awesome.
Yes.
Well, that's all we have for you today. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Ouachita News Show and to answer each question of the week. You just might see your responses pop up on the show.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ouachita News Show, so you never miss out on the latest and greatest Ouachita news. We'll see you next week.